Hey Creekside, it's Jackson and Abby again.
What's up, guys?
We are in the same place, but you guys are going to get a little bit different view as we show you from our screen how to go from joining the network to interacting on it.
So to start, the creeksidecommunity.mn.co is the name of this landing page here, and this is what you'll see if you haven't joined yet. To join, very simple. Just click request to join, and there you'll put in your name, email, and answer a couple questions. And then I'll tell you to keep an eye on your email inbox, because as soon as we approve you, which will not be long at all, you'll get a notification that looks like this, and then simple enough, click here to join. This is where you'll find the home page.
We suggest that you go to topics first because this is kind of an organized list. Everything from our welcomes to our Sunday services, any announcements and events like Jean does Bible study that she started up, or mission updates.
So we'll kind of go backwards and jump over to discovery. This discovery is kind of a flyby of your members, your topics, your events, your community spaces, and so if you are kind of lost and you want a little bit of a table of contents or a brief overview, discovery is a really helpful tool. We'll just briefly click on that members tab.
This is basically just where you can see everyone who's logged in. If you look at someone who's kind of filled out their full profile, we'll just click on my cute hubby over here.
Hey!
You can just kind of see his little brief description of himself, see all of his activity, where he lives, if you put an extra introduction or not, and then you can also see just kind of the spaces he's involved in and the topics he's interested in. We would highly suggest you filling out your profile and putting some time to that, because it's honestly such a cool way for the rest of us to be able to get to know each other in ways that we may not have done on Sunday morning. So it's just really helpful for everyone. This will be a great segue for us to explain community spaces. I'm going to go ahead and just come over to this bar here and click on community spaces. Here you can see all the different types of spaces that we have created. We have public spaces that we have kind of tagged as hangouts. Anyone can go in and check it out. Anyone can join. Anyone can post and be a part of it. And then we also have what we call groups. As you can see, our groups will normally be private, and that is just so that we can create a safe space and a more intentional space. People just can't cruise in and out. Like, it's just requiring more of a commitment. So if you're a young adult and you want to interact, you just request access. Bryson will let you in. You don't have to pass any tests or anything. We just want to make sure that people who join are wanting to be intentional with it. But as for our hangouts, and I'll go ahead and click on that.
Now that we're inside of the hangout itself, you'll see that the background's different. That's your clue that you are not on the Creekside landing page anymore. I mean, this is where a lot of our engagement has been so far. If you scroll down, it's kind of one never-ending scroll of the most recent activity. And so if you jump over to topics, kind of what we suggested for that main landing page, you'll see all the topics. And rather than having to do that never-ending scroll, you can jump in a category like Reflections from the Heart. You can leave a comment like Seth did here. You can even cheer a post. We'll click on this one and give Gordy a thumbs up. But you will notice that in order to contribute, you have to join.
And so you can see that if you just click join us, this means that you are now free to contribute, whether it's an article, a quick post, question or poll, or even an event. We're still creating this, so if there's a topic that we might be missing out on that you'd be interested in, we can so easily create that and figure that out with you. So feel free to message us.
And the very last thing we'll mention It's kind of funny because we'll go to the very beginning. I didn't fully explain what that first page was. So the home page, you'll notice this is a never-ending scroll, just like the activity feed of the community space that we were just in, the Hangout. This is the gathering place of all of your spaces, all the topics, all the people you follow. It is just your curated feed and collection. We made our home feed a lot busier in joining the community-wide Hangout, but there's something you can do about that.
You just go ahead and go to your community space. And then once you're there, go ahead and click on topics. So let's say you do not want your feed covered in just people's everyday posts. Go ahead and click on the 3 dots on the right. You can hide that topic. By hiding it, you still have access to the topic through coming to topics and clicking on it. I am not restricted from looking at it, but it will no longer put that feed in my home page, cleaning it up just a little bit.
So yeah, then you come back to the home feed and it's a little less busy. And yeah, this plus sign, again, it's the same just as when you're inside the space. You can do a post, but be sure to choose the right group and topic. But more on that next week.
Thanks for sticking it out, and hopefully we'll see you on the website, whether it's for the first time or maybe we get to see a little post from you.
See you guys later.